Good morning. What a
Good
time to be
morning.
alive. It's all going on, bro. What's happening?
Everything is good. I'm trying to go through all these orders that Trump signed overnight. I mean, this is amazing in terms
Yeah,
of what's going on in the world.
I was reading through them myself this morning and trying to digest them all. And he's certainly doing what he said. And trying to look at the effects on the market. And it hasn't had the effect I thought it would. I was expected to see crypto have a really good pump overnight, but Ripple still around just over the $3 mark. So let's see what happens today. But I watched it yesterday for as much as I could, and it's interesting. And I will say, I didn't realize the level of the spectrum that Elon's on. So probably a little bit more respect for him. Might have been a little bit hard in the past. So 'cause he's socially awkward, and he was trying yesterday, but it was good. I'm just hoping he delivers on some of the things he promises, like ending wars and stuff. I don't sit on any side of war. I sit on the side of humanity. So I'm really hoping he can help out there. So, but back to trading. So what are we looking at? Let me share my screen. So I've actually got a trade on at the moment. I've gone short on gold, and let's get to it. And you can tell we've been off air a bit. And look,
Yeah,
searching
we
for all
gotta
the tabs
get
and
back in,
where are they?
get back into it. There we go.
Okay. So we are on the Apex counts. We're sitting around 105k, so we're nearly there for the 106. And we are sitting 160 in profit at the moment. So that'll be my trade for the day if we can hit the take profit. And we're looking quite favorable at the moment. If we can get down to about $200, I'll get that stop into break even.
Nice.
And additionally, for today, before we go into the news and charts, so I'm looking at copper, and I'm looking at it on the New York breakout. I have been for the last couple of days. So I marked in some paper trades yesterday. So you can see we marked in the US a high, low, actually broke through that price, opened below it. So I would have taken that trade on the next candle, which is here. Price pushed back up. We would have hit our stop there, but then we would have come back down into the trade here. That would have been a take profit. And we would have taken an additional trade on the breakout here, and we would have hit our profit. So copper's one to watch, definitely around 2:30 GMT. So I'll be watching that today. And gold trades looking pretty good at the moment. So I think it's time to get that stop into break even. So here we go. Winner, winner.
Nice. There we
Chicken
go.
dinner. Let's go. Let's have it.
Chicken dinner.
So happy with that. So good start to the morning. What about yourself, Mandela? What's going on?
Yeah, I had a look at some of the inauguration stuff yesterday, which was quite entertaining to say the least, I guess. I'm used to seeing them outside with a lot more space, but it was definitely an experience to see all the former presidents. Bush was there, Barack Obama was there. It was interesting that sometimes Joe Biden and Kamala Harris didn't clap and didn't stand up for the majority of things that Trump said. But there were a few times, when they did stand up. So it was just a very interesting ceremony.
I was thinking yesterday, the alternative universe or the multiverse. What if, Harris had won? What would we be seeing? So it's interesting what Trump's doing, and I'm going to be catching up on that today. So I found an interest for US politics. It's just the way they do things, the system. It's really interesting actually. It was quite formal yesterday. From the UK, we don't think of the US as formal. So to see that, it was pretty good.
Hello, I like money.
Yes, we just brilliant. We just hit a big profit on gold. So that's it. I'm done for this morning trading. So
very well done.
Chat about the news and the charts, but I've definitely got a love for US politics. It's really, really interesting. And yeah, I was just when they were mentioning former presidents yesterday, it just makes me think. I'll be on Google today, having a read, having a look, and yeah, it's gonna be interesting times ahead. The US does dictate foreign policy. It always has. So it's gonna be quite interesting how Europe reacts today. So yeah, especially when the markets wake up around 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yeah. I do like being on this side of the world because I do feel like I have a little bit of a head start when it comes to getting, reading the overnight news. I feel like if there is any sort of changes early morning, that we're more likely to be at the desk or be able to trade. Like you've already traded and hit your take profit, and it's not even 7 o'clock yet. It's definitely an advantage.
Oh, for me, it's great now. I can, especially if I hit to take profit, just put a little spring in your step the rest of the day, right? So there's no pressure to trade now throughout the day. I can look at copper later. Let's see if we can get a break from the US Open low or high. So yeah, no, it's great stuff for me. And should we have a quick look at today's news?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's have a quick look at the news for today.
Yeah, I'm expecting some volatility in the market, like say when Europe wakes up and reacts. So yeah, it's gonna be an interesting day and probably a good day to sit out potentially.
Yeah, it could be. The headlines have basically said markets are a bit jittery after the inauguration. I think everybody's trying to digest what Trump has done. I found a list of some of the executive orders. Looks like he's pardoned those that were charged in the January 6 attacks on the U.S. Capitol. I think it's over 1,500 people receiving a full pardon. Looking like TikTok's going to be able to survive. He's extended the deadline.
Ban it.
Well, look, I think...
I'm jealous. If I just done a dance in 2021, I wouldn't be going to work at 8 o'clock this morning. So, yeah, too shy to dance and I got to work the rest of my life. So, yeah,
that's what people say about crypto as well. They're like, ban it. I should have gotten Bitcoin or I should have got XRP when it was 1 penny, 1 cent. So ban it. Looks like he's rescinded 78 Biden executive actions, national emergency on the southern border. That was from his first term. He was focused on the southern border, so he's doubling up on that. He's withdrawing from the World Health Organization, and looks like signed an action enacting hiring freeze for federal government employees. So that will cut down. That's the Doge department as well. He formerly established Doge, but he's been giving us heads up on Doge for the last few months. That was not a surprise. Changed the name of the Gulf of Mexico in honor of American greatness. So 2 U.S. landmarks. And then the last one was withdrawing from the Paris Climate Accord. These are the top items that he's done. So it'll be interesting to see what happens for the rest of today, Andrew.
Yeah,
I think it's good.
America right now. I'd love to rename England Wales. It'd be fantastic.
Look, you just have to be the prime minister, I guess. I don't know what you would have to do.
Yeah, for the 51st state.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Bring it on.
So for the economic news that we usually look at most mornings, yesterday obviously was the observance of Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. So U.S. markets were closed and it was a fairly quiet day on the markets front. Even though currencies, commodities did trade, so futures did trade, I believe half day. Today is the first day after inauguration, first day since Trump has become president. Not a whole lot in terms of U.S. news, just some bond auctions in the evening for us, and just some minor employment data out of the UK in the next 20 minutes or so. Wednesday, similar, nothing too earth-shattering. Thursday, we get quite a bit of data coming out of the US. We'll get some jobs data in the an hour before markets open, and then crude oil in the afternoon, and finishing up with the Fed's balance sheet in the evening.
Yeah,
and then Friday. Sorry, go ahead.
We'll just drill down into about those on the day.
Yes, we can drill down to those on the day. And it's a 4-day week, just so everybody is, obviously aware of that. And then we can look at Friday as well. Friday doesn't have a whole lot. One thing I did want to mention, so it is PMI on Friday. One thing I did want to mention is the CFTC commitment of traders reports that come out every Friday. And these will show you what speculators are doing. It basically shows you what side traders are on, and something that we can touch on maybe in tomorrow's show, Andrew. But it will basically say, okay, what are speculators doing with the S&P? Are they long or short? And then it will also look at hedge funds and commercials. What are they doing? Are they long or short? Also for gold, it's very helpful to see, I guess, the breadth or the inner workings of some of these assets that we look at the technicals, and this kind of gives you what's underneath the hood, who's positioned where. So yeah, something that we can touch on. Copper's on here as well.
Yeah, it'd be good to look at gold and copper for myself. So yeah, I'd be interested in that.
Yeah, we can do that. Let's do that tomorrow. Have a look at that tomorrow, I think. Last one. Sorry, this is earnings. So I'll just do today's one. We can have a look at the rest of the week later. But this is still, I think, considered data for today. So this morning, before the market opens, these companies will be announcing earnings. And then afternoon, I think the big one is going to be Netflix right after the market closes. This is my broker, Interactive Brokers. But yeah, I think Netflix is probably going to be the main earnings report for today. So keep your eyes peeled. And then we'll touch on the other earnings for the week as the week progresses.
So yeah, just to quickly touch on the earnings again. So you're looking to take a position based off some news, like on Netflix,
yes.
For example. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So the expected move for Netflix is 15%. So it's going to either go higher or lower 50% after they announce their earnings this evening at around 9 p.m. UK time. So what I'm looking to do is ideally go long and go short at the same time. And then if the price does go up 16%, then it will cover the expense of the short.
Okay,
and I will
hedge your position then, right?
Just hedge my position, exactly. As long as it moves, then we'll get some sort of profit out of it. Not financial advice, obviously, but just explaining how it works, I guess, in theory. But you want to find the not all earnings are equal, and not all companies' earnings will move as much as you need it to move. So you have to calculate what's the minimum amount of price move that I need to cover the expense. So you need for Netflix, you need then? Yes, you can cut the expense short. The issue is because it's after the close, you're not able to trade. You're not able to exit while the market is closed. So you could see your short position go to zero.
Yeah.
So you have to be kind of careful about how you price that, because I cannot get out until Wednesday morning when markets open.
Yeah, it'd be interesting if you could do a video on that on trading earnings, because, a lot of our viewers, they just trade futures and Forex. So maybe if you could record that trade and then we can play it back on one of the shows.
I'm happy to do that. I'm happy to do that. Yeah, I'll probably enter it. I'll probably enter the trade today, and I'll record it as I'm getting into it.
Yeah, it might be something I look at myself in the future. It's actually, trading earnings is something I don't do. So I'll be interested in that myself.
Yeah. There's a few resources that I use to kind of find out historically how have their earnings performance gone, what is the projected move, and that's based off of options pricing. And then you just have to kind of pick the ones that will move a lot. And yeah, I'm happy to do kind of video and talk about it more for sure.
Yeah, no, that'll be great. Let's have a look at the chart, shall we? Let's see what's happening in the markets this morning.
There we go. So let's start off with Bitcoin because it's at the top of the leaderboard, not the leaderboard, top of the list here. So it's come down since the inauguration was yesterday, somewhere around here. Somewhere here, yeah.
No, the crypto bros are expecting him to be mentioning crypto, and I think we said on one of our shows last week, I can't see it being the top of his pile at the moment. Now, I think it's something he will get to. Yeah. So, there'll be a little bit of disappointment in the market today that he didn't mention crypto, but for me,
I mean, he can't mention everything.
Yeah,
right?
for me, it's still trading a good price. It's above 100k.
Yeah.
And from where we were to where we're at, it's been a fantastic move up. And it's the same for XRP and all the other crypto as well. We're trading above $3. We were around 60, 70 cents. So we can't be too greedy, right? We need to be realistic with the price expectation. But for Bitcoin, I still think that's a great price. I think XRP is undervalued at $3. For Trump, meme coin can get up to $50. We got something like XRP that's got utility, right? It's got a use.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping we can see that price pump up. So Bitcoin, we just, for myself, not financial advice. I'm not trading Bitcoin, but I wouldn't be surprised to see us break that all-time high within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think Trump will ultimately rule out or announce his plan for some sort of Bitcoin reserve. I don't know what the timeline is, but I think that will be coming out in the next few weeks. And the Trump coin thing, the Trump coin extravaganza was you had to be very quick on the trigger for this one.
Yeah, so I've seen it announced, but in the UK it wasn't listed, and we can't trade Binance futures in the UK just due to regulation.
Right.
So I couldn't get in on this coin. I went to sleep, woke up, and it'd gone from like the $16 up to the $50 mark. But missed out on that. But I haven't really researched Trump coin, but what's propping that up? If that can get up to $35, I can't see why XRP can't do the same. Like I said, XRP's it's got a use in the world, right? Especially for the banking system. So I keep my eyes on XRP. But it's quite funny actually with the Trump coin that as soon as it hits its all-time high, his wife launches a coin 24 hours later. So.
Yeah, I saw that. That was hilarious. And then the Trump coin dropped after Melania's coin came out. It's almost like everybody sold their Trump coin and bought Melania coin at the same time. It's just,
So just looking at XRP, just looking at your figures there, it's still up, almost 20% in the last 7 days. So I wouldn't be too disappointed at $3. What I like about XRP is, the way it moves quite steady. So normally when it moves into a range, it finds good support there. I'm hoping it finds support at $3.
Yeah, I'm looking at the market cap here. I wanted to see the market cap so the market cap looks like, I believe that's 174 billion with a B. And I wanted to have a look at Trump coin. Because I thought at one point it was trading in the top 10. You said you couldn't find it. There's no way to trade it from the UK.
There wasn't at the time. We can now. It's too late, right?
It's too late. Yeah. Here we go.
Yes, we missed out on that in the UK.
So the market cap is 7 billion for this one.
It's crazy.
So the market cap is still not the same as nowhere near XRP, But I mean, it's a baby. It's 4 days old, so or whatever, 5 days old. The price has just been. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the president of the United States rolling out a coin before his inauguration.
Yeah, I just put my tinfoil hat on. The official Trump coin. Are we looking at the world central currency? We've all been talking about it. Tinfoil group, and yeah, I'm quite surprised that he done that. I thought he'd get behind something else, something a bit more sustainable, or something that's a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Something that's more in the market, maybe the Bitcoins, Ethereum.
Yeah. Established already, something.
Yeah, definitely. And I thought it would have been that Dogecoin. I know Tesla take payments in that coin.
Yeah.
And I know that's something Musk was promoting, for the last couple of years. But yeah, just looking at XRP, the issue there is that there's no market cap or volume. There's unlimited supply. So unless Ripple Labs start burning some coins, to get that price pumping. But I'm happy at $3. I think same with Bitcoin. It's trading above 100K. I think that's just it's a great return. I can remember you and I talking about Bitcoin. It was about $720 a coin.
Yes, yeah, I think we have some videos on that. I wanted to just mention, not all trades are winners. So on Saturday, I said I don't trade a lot of breaking news plays. So I went in, I bought some Trump coin at 20, I think it was around $25, $26. And I had my stop loss thinking that I was clever, put my stop loss down here. It got triggered. And I took my toys and I went into bed, went to sleep, and woke up in the morning. It was somewhere around here, Andrew. Roughly up here. So it shows that, even though you have a process, you follow your process, sometimes you do miss out on trades for whatever reason, but you can't beat yourself up about it. And the worst thing to do would have been to try and buy it up here.
Yeah, and a lot of people who have jumped in around 76, right, thinking it's going to the moon.
Oh yeah. And,
yeah, they just got their head in their hands now, wondering what's gone wrong. But yeah, for me, I'm probably going to stay out now. I think we missed the move on that, and just actually get myself back into XRP. Be good to catch up with Mr. XRP, PJ himself soon, and just to see what he's thinking on this coin. But go back to what I said. XRP's got a use. The Bank of America are using the coin. So I think this year's going to be quite interesting. But I think from what Trump said yesterday, goes back to our video back in November, that we are going to see a strong dollar for 2025, 2026. So yeah, just be mindful of that.
Yeah, I was watching the US dollar yesterday. Funny you should mention that. Because it was slightly down yesterday, but yesterday was a weird day because U.S. markets were closed, so you can't really count that. I think today is going to be a very interesting day in markets. Gold moved up higher, as you probably rightly know. Usually you'll get inverse correlation between gold and dollar, so we'll have to see what happens today. But
I wouldn't be surprised to see a bearish day on gold today when the market's open in the US. Be interesting to see how the dollar reacts to Trump's executive orders yesterday. So it's going to be an interesting day.
Yeah. And we got a drop. This was a gap from Friday's close, and then we dropped down here last night as markets opened.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised to see 75% of that gap closed.
Yeah, so we're back up here.
Yeah, around there. Yeah, wouldn't surprise me at all to see that before we get continuation of direction. Yeah. So, what about the S&P? Because I know you'll be trading that later.
Yeah, S&P, of course. Let's have a quick look. S&P is here. So it's been moving around a bit sporadically. Let's see here. So I start the Asian range from Friday's close. So this would have been Sunday night. And then we got the Monday pump. And then last night, a bit of a dump. So previous close is here. This is where we finished Friday. So I'm kind of waiting for things to kind of settle down. You have a good strategy, which is let all the kids have their fun, and then once things kind of finally the dust clears, that's when you get in and you actually you're able to find the real true move. So this was a lot of noise, I think, yesterday and on Sunday, trying to kind of position for the inauguration. Now that the inauguration's happened, interested to see how London traders move this morning.
Yeah, there's gonna be a big reaction today, I think, to the news what came out yesterday. So yeah, but luckily for myself, in and out, traded my gold this morning. We hit our take profit, so happy with that. And yeah, we're quite close to getting funded with Apex. So I think we just put $700 away. So hopefully we can do that this week. But I'm going to take your advice from yesterday, slow and steady, stop rushing the process.
Yeah, it doesn't sound fun, but it's better that way. It took me a long time to do the FTMO, and I realized when I was getting closer, it doesn't matter how long it takes as long as you get it, as long as you know what you're doing. The moment you start putting unnecessary pressure and you're trying to put time limits, that's when you start things start to fall apart very quickly.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, yeah.
So I'm done for the day. Got an office visit today in the capital. So yeah, gotta jump on a train. So
train time. No trades on the train. Are you locking yourself out of the account? No more trades for today.
I'm done for today. I'm not gonna look at the US Open. I'll be back tomorrow morning. But yeah, so we've had a good week. Let's have a quick look at where we're at. Yeah, so we're doing well. What are we up to? 5226. So we're almost there with Apex. And yeah, we're just going to be taking the gold trade slow and steady for the remainder of the year. So yeah, quite guilty of trying to rush the process, trying to get to that payout. So yeah, like saying, take a leaf from your book and just take things a bit slower. But I'm done for today. So thanks, Mandela. It's been a good show. I covered quite a lot actually in 30 minutes. And
these shows are good.
Morning.
These shows are really, really good. And looking forward to jumping on tomorrow and seeing how things go.
Excellent. Okay, I'll see you then.
All right, take care. Thanks.
Today's show is sponsored by thefivers.com, better funding for traders. Get qualified by a private equity fund and manage up to $4 million. So you can choose your funding journey. So you can start with the one-step program, which is hyper growth. Two-step program, which is the high stakes, and the low-cost program, which is the boot camp. So pop over to thefivers.com. Please use our affiliate link for 5% off, and it's a great way to start your prop firm journey. Next to ourselves, it's TradeZella.com, the only tool you need to become profitable. So you've got powerful and automated trade journaling. Yeah, you can analyze your trading stats. You can gain some key insights. You can leverage up to 50 plus reports to monitor your progress. You can ask yourself a question after a week or two, do you have a profitable strategy? So you can go through your win rates, your profit factor, how many trades you actually missed. And you can even take it one step further. You can backtest, replay to help you improve. So pop over to TradeZella.com, use the discount code SFX25 for a 10% discount. And finally, then it's stxforex.com, the all-in-one complete trading package, perfectly crafted trading program that meets all the needs of traders. So from Forex, futures, options, and more, STS Forex provides mentorship and trading systems to suit every trader. So we got the all-in-one package there with this morning's sponsor. So thanks very much to thefivers.com, TradeZella.com, and STSForex.com.